Hi everyone, this is Anthony here. I'm going to walk you through a few steps in using Blogger with Google+. Okay, so first of all, from Google+, you can go to the Apps menu, scroll down to the Blogger icon. Clicking on it will open up Blogger for you. Okay, once you're in Blogger, you want to then press New Blog, create a new blog. We'll give it a title, Test of My Blogger Skills. I'll give it an address, Anthony Test Blogger. Okay, we'll call it Bloog. Create the blog after you select the template. You can also change your templates later. Okay, you can see my new blog here, Test of My Blogger Skills. The first thing you want to do is click the drop down menu and go to Google+. We're going to now link our Google Plus account with our Blogger account, and you'll see in a moment why this is so great. Okay, so once we've done that, we can then go and create a new post. Okay, so you can use the WYSIWYG here, or you can also use HTML tags if you want. Okay, so let's create our first post. This is the first post. You can also add things like images, for example. So I'll just choose a file. Let's see what do we have here. Okay, I'll use my announcement file. Okay, then select the image and hit add selected. Okay, you can change the size, you can change the alignment of it, and so on. So then we can publish our post. Oh, before I go on, let me just show you the labels, which we'll be learning next week. You can add your labels here by, for example, 4.2 and so on. We'll just call it that for now. Okay. Once you've done that, you can press publish. Okay, you can also remove this large picture of yourself by clicking on the X icon at the top right. Okay, and you can also choose a circle that you want to put in. I'm just going to put it in my own personal circle. And then you can add a comment. I highly recommend you do, which you'll see why in a moment. So this is my first post. Hope you like it. Okay, and we will share it. Okay, if you look here, you can see a list of the different posts you have. So far I just have one. And if you scroll over, you can see different options to edit it, view it, share it, or delete it. So let's view it real fast. Okay, so here's my post, and here's my profile from Google+. And the important thing I want you to notice here is the Google+ comment box. Now, if you notice there's this big white box here, which is very inviting to put a comment. But what I really want to recommend you to do is to use this reply method here. Because here, if you actually do this, what you're doing is creating a new post in Google+. So you're actually resharing this comment. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll just show you real fast. This is a reshare. And I'm going to put that in my personal circle again, me. And I'm going to share it. Okay, now notice it created a new message here. Okay, now let's go over to Google Plus and check that out. So I'm going to refresh it. And you can see my me page here. And notice that the reshare brought up my picture. So what I've done is I've reshared this. Notice the original one. This is my first post. Hope you like it. This is the original post. Now I want to go back to Blogger for a second and show you what happens if you do reply here. If you press reply here and say, this is a great post. What you're actually doing is creating a thread in Google Plus with the original post. See here? So this showed up here. So you're not actually resharing it here. What you're actually doing is responding to the original poster's posting and adding comments to it. So also it works in the opposite direction. You can add a comment here. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And if we post that comment, again, we're creating this thread here. But what's nice is if we go back to Blogger then and refresh it, It's taking a few seconds. Hold on, please. Now refresh it. Now you notice this is the one that I reshared, but here what we notice is that I posted this originally as a reply, and it went over to Google Plus, and then from Google Plus I responded here, and it shows up here as well. So what you have is a two-way interaction going on between Google Plus and Blogger using this reply method. So rather than using this comment box up here, which is so inviting, you're going to want to use this to reply to your small group members or other class peers posts in Blogger for their assignments, rather than sharing everything. Because what you're going to do is if everyone individually does this, we're going to end up with a very convoluted stream of people resharing it with broken up segmented posts. So it's much better to use the reply and have a threaded discussion going on. Okay, so that's one of the really important things I wanted to show you about how to use the replying method rather than the resharing method. So another quick thing I wanted to show you, you may have created a blog that you don't want. So what I'm going to do is show you just very quickly how to delete that blog, because it's a little bit tricky. It's kind of buried. So what you want to do is go here to the drop down menu, go to settings, and then you want to go to other down here, and then here you have the option to delete your blog. Okay, so you do have the option within 90 days to restore it if you want. So you can press delete this blog, and now you can see that that blog is now gone. The messages will still show up in Google Plus though. You can see it's still remaining, so you don't remove the Google Plus post that way. If you want to remove a Google Plus post, you can go to the drop down menu here and delete the post. Okay, so I hope that helps you to understand the difference between resharing and replying to posts. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, again, feel free at any time to contact me.